Okay, so I'm just making this video to show you how the website's kind of working now. We're going to go to Deep Blue Trading. Right, this is the front page. You can see the URL is www dot. Um, no link on the front page for the signals. If you want to have someone brand new purchase the signals, then it's / signals. Takes them to the actual cart page where they can not only check out for this, but they can also see the related products, Bryce or Josh's. If you want to have a direct link, for all these things, / signals is for the group. We just went over that a minute ago. / Bryce takes you to Bryce's Bryce's course only, $25 a month, and / JKey takes you to Josh's. Now, look at this again. Realize that you're just doing www.deepbluetrading / whatever the product name is, and then it redirects to cart.deepbluetrading product JP. But if you're linking these, if you're putting them on social media, if you are giving them out to anybody, always use our main link www.deepbluetrading.io / JP / Bryce or / signals, and that'll redirect to the proper page. Don't give people this link directly. Right, so we're gonna do a test as if we were an existing user. I'm gonna log in. I'm gonna come over here and select this user button. Right, it takes me to the. Now this is the handler, right? Every time that someone logs in, it's always going to go to the Forever and Profit website first, because Forever and Profit is what's hosting the single sign-on system that allows you to kind of log into all the websites all at the same time with the same credentials. Because with Deep Blue is part of the Forever and Profit network. Any of the websites on the Forever and Profit network are using one ActiveCampaign account, which means that there's one password for all the websites that are hooked up to that ActiveCampaign account. I have Deep Blue, New Horizon, Wall Street Academy. I think those are the only ones right now, all hooked up on one ActiveCampaign account, which means that they're all connected as a network, and there's only one password for all the websites. So that's why I have, it's basically the ActiveCampaign account that we have right now. Even though it says Technical Art, it's actually the Forever and Profit Technical Art account, and anybody who's in the Forever and Profit network is in that ActiveCampaign account. We currently have, with Q's people in there, we currently have about 6,000 people in that ActiveCampaign account. So I'm a user that already has an existing username and password, so I'm just going to go over here to my development account and just copy the username and password so I can log in. This user, as you can see, does not have any Deep Blue admin access. This development account is just replicating a normal customer Deep Blue signals right there. So I'm logging in as just a normal user. Right, it's going to log me in. It's app.foreverandprofit. It's going to relog me back into cart.deepbluetrading. Welcome. And now we're on the new welcome page. I still have to do some modification for the fields right in here. If you look on me designing this page, it should have pulled this in, member contact, field password, and that field is filled in. So it should, it should display it there, but I have to do some modification and look at a few things here, but it should pull up right there. It's not necessary. This box is just kind of for information, but obviously they just logged in. But also this is the same page they see when someone checks out. So I wanted to include the username and password on this page, just so that obviously they just checked out, they can see, okay, this is my username, this is my password, and that same username and password is also emailed to them. So it's just nice to show the same stuff on the welcome page as you do get in the email. But I'll be working on this whole section here. What's really important is the different sections on the welcome screen. Before we had a completely different welcome screen. We had links to the dashboard. Now we just have connect to my Facebook page. Selecting this, and usually people will be automatically logged on to Facebook already. So this will be just as simple as clicking and go now. You can see this button is deactivated unless they actually connect here. So this is a nice little system where they can't actually proceed unless they click the button and everything. Step 1, connect with the Facebook page. Step 2, we used Discord Messenger. The best way to complete your onboarding is to go through step 1, use the Facebook bot. If you don't have Facebook, you can alternatively connect to Discord by clicking the link below. So you can see I can click this button, and it's going to have me log in and authorize with Discord to complete that. Some other links for you. I kind of separated these down. Some other links for you: Facebook group. We need to add the secret code back, and this will link to the Facebook group where they can enter in the code, to get accepted to the group. And then payment order information. If you go now, then it takes you to all, to your, you can see it still stays as cart, right? Cart.deepblue goes up. Cart.deepblue, my account, view order. So you don't leave this installation. You're still on the same installation, and then you're able to view all your orders. From here, you can go to, I need to get rid of this link here, right? Because this is just linking to the app. Again, app.deepblue, which we want to get rid of. So I'm going to be getting rid of this members area, because we're going to be deleting all this. So we remove the link from the welcome page, but I need to remove the link from the actual menu as well. And then from here, really, I just need to have a logout button or go back to welcome, go back to the welcome dashboard button here. So I'll just be modifying this. If you go to my account, it just takes you right where you're at. You're still in the my account section. And then from here, you have access to some other things. This is actually WooCommerce. So this is the shopping cart installation functions. And this is where we also have that affiliate portal where we have all the affiliate stuff as well that I need to build out. I'll be getting much more into this later. This system doesn't work right now. It's not activated. The plugin is visible on the page, but if someone creates a referral, it's not actually going to do anything. So I turned it off because I didn't want to deal with the workload while I was not being able to pay attention to it. And obviously from here you can go log out. So the only thing you can't do from right here is you can't go back to the welcome page because I just added the link. So I'm going to be getting rid of this members area link. I'll be adding a log out link here, and then over here I'll be adding a return to welcome screen button so that they can easily navigate around anything they need to navigate to. And then on this page down here, the contact support button is just going to actually link to the Facebook bot. It's just gonna start the customer support flow, and then alternatively, we also have the Facebook bubble over here that anyone can just ask any general questions. I may or may not get rid of the chat bubble on the welcome page. Just so that if people have any questions, they have to click this button, and then it actually starts a support ticket system. Rather, if they do it like this, then it's a little bit more difficult to program in, how they actually are starting the conversation. So at least it's better. It's much better than it was. There were definitely some errors, Bryce. I went through and looked at a few things. Google Tag Manager had the wrong ID installed on this installation, so none of the Google Tag Manager stuff that I had running was working. Like the first button here, connect with the Facebook page, it wasn't working because it was hooked up to the Google Tag Manager account for New Horizons. So this wasn't working before, now it is. I double checked to make sure this was working. The one thing that we just need to keep in mind with DeepBlue is we started this system with the Discord bot with utilizing WordPress IDs, not ActiveCampaign IDs. So with most of these in lab, if you go to Imperial FX, you can see that it says WP user ID right here, but really these are the ActiveCampaign user IDs. So if you 1476, if you actually go back up here and look up, because Imperial is also on Server Profit, right? So 1476. You can actually see it pulls up that user. Versus DeepBlue, which is actually using Technical Arts, it's adopted some of Technical Arts system. It actually uses the WordPress ID. So if you actually go back over here to, I think it's TechArt V2, which is actually the DeepBlue database, you can see that all of these are actually 4-digit numbers, and these are actually the old WordPress user IDs, and we needed to do that so that we didn't have to reauthorize everybody. So it's just something different with the blue is that on this order confirmation page, we actually need to, let me see, I can pull it up. We have to run a special shortcode on, hopefully I can pull it up. I don't know why. I inserted it in here already, unless I accidentally just didn't save it, but it should be there. Right up here at the top, it should be a custom. I added it up here. A second while I look. Nope, it's not that. Well, one way to test it is to go back to my development user here, and you'll see that there's a thing down here for WP user ID. Right? And WP user ID only uses this field, even though every single user in the Forever and Profit ActiveCampaign account has this field. The only company that uses this field is DeepBlue, because it needs this field to handle the Discord bot, because it uses the WordPress user ID rather than the ActiveCampaign ID. The ActiveCampaign ID is just stored inherently in ActiveCampaign, but because this is using the WordPress user ID for the Discord bot, I have to actually pass it into ActiveCampaign and then pass that back to Discord when it's authorizing it. So an easy way to test if this is working is every time you visit this welcome screen, it should, re-push that person's WordPress user ID into ActiveCampaign. If I refresh this page, it should do it if it's working correctly. I just looked at the code, and I didn't see it there, so I might have accidentally deleted it somehow. That's okay. I have the code actually right here because I just had it. And in order to have that in, I'm just going to add it as a raw element to the very top of this welcome page. So basically, this code fires as soon as this page is loaded. And as long as the person's logged in, which they have to be logged in to view this page, it'll push the WP user ID. And so you can see here the WP user ID is not filled in. Let's save this page so I know that it's actually there. Refresh it one more time just because I thought I did this before I started this video. And it seemed to have disappeared. I may have accidentally deleted it, so want to confirm. Okay, so it is there. So now if I refresh this page, right, that shortcode should fire, and it should push the user ID into the account. Perfect. So you see now that this technical art, the ActiveCampaign ID is actually 4941, but their WP user ID is 5733. And I go down here to the Discord button, just click it to see what it does. Okay, so it says that once you click this button, send the user to the URL /redirect/Discord, which if you go out to the dashboard, just go to the pages and view that page, you can see what it's doing. And I view this, it's when you click that button, it's sending them to this page, and when it hits this page, it actually does another redirect. I hide it behind two redirects so that people never actually customers can never actually see this URL. So it's essentially a way to hide exactly what I'm doing behind some redirects so that people won't ever actually see the URL that they're being redirected to. So anyway, and you can see here, it's actually pulling in that custom field. Usually what I have here, like if you go to, let's see, Imperial Effects I already have up. and this part of the video is more for Bryce, but I'm just walking you through the different steps of how you're kind of wanting some workflow stuff. So trying to show you how this works and why it works the way it does, and why I have to do some things. If you go to pages, right, same redirect, Discord. Oh, I think this actually is going to go to the app. I'm not sure. Yeah, so this actually has the app function, so I'm going to have to go to app. Or it has the app system that we just removed from Deep Domain. Because Imperial FX they don't actually have any content either, just like Deep Blue. But oh my gosh, I'm not even gonna mess with it. Anyway, what I was trying to show you is that usually what I would use here is this shortcode. Contacts. I think it's just right here. Member DB ID. The shortcode returns the contact ID from the current contacts record in your active campaign. So this actually returns this ID here. So normally on this page, the redirect where it redirects to the Discord bot, it would say login equals state equals the actual active campaign ID. But because Deep Blue has to utilize the old WordPress ID, I'm passing the WordPress ID from WordPress into active campaign when the customer checks out, or any time the customer visits the welcome page, it repushes it because it fires every time. So it just resyncs that ID. And then when someone clicks the button to go to Discord, it redirects them to this URL and inserts that custom field into the URL, which makes it login equals state equals 5377. And if you go to MLab and you go to TechRP2 and find user, you go by 5377. Oh, 733. You can see it pulls it up. And of course we had to do this right because all the existing users utilized, all the existing users had that WordPress user ID in there. So I was just showing you kind of how this works. Obviously we have the order page, shows you your username and password. Connect with Facebook. This actually connects with the bot, goes to the bot flow. This joins Discord, which actually sends them through 2 redirects. It redirects them to he redirects them to the page, /redirect /Discord, and then on that page is another redirect that actually grabs the proper ID and sends them. And the reason why I do that is because depending on, it just allows me to create more of a system rather than actually embedding the direct link in each page. I can just create one page, redirect Discord, and then any page that I need to make a button that sends them to Discord, authorize the bot, I can just enter in that URL without having to remember the full, coded URL that we have right here. I don't have to remember this every time. I just have to remember this right here, redirect, app, whatever Discord. I also want to look at here is this redirect app Discord. Okay, so I just need to pull this out. Just make it one more level up. It's working fine just because it's the only link of its kind. Like it's the only link that even resembles what I've added, but this button is definitely redirect Discord, not redirect app Discord. Yeah, so I need to change this page. Where is it? Right here. Just so that it ends up changing the thing here from redirect app Discord to redirect Discord, because all the other websites use redirect app Discord, but it's because they have the app section. Just redirect. Oh no. What just happened there? This does it again. Cool, so I took that out. Let me just go back over here and refresh. Confirm. That doesn't really speed it up anymore, but and then down here we have the Facebook group payment order information, everyone over that, and then the contact support, which I still need to fix that button there, but Yep, so that's a quick little overview of the new page. Let me know if you have any questions.